Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new Halacha 4 units for Sunday, 31st day of July, which is the 25th day of Tamuz. Here we go, more laws for the 9 days. If you have, there are men who customarily, as a custom, it's not a law, but as a custom, they go to the mikveh every single Friday before Shabbos to cleanse themselves. Can they do that during the 9 days, even if it's like right up against the Shabbos that's, the last Shabbos before Tisha B'Av? So the answer is yes, they could, because that's their custom every single week, and if they do that every single week in honor of Shabbos, they're honoring Shabbos, and that's fine. But here it gets a little cute and tricky. If you sometimes miss that, and you're like, oh, I honor Shabbos, but I don't always have time, then to say I have to do it on the Shabbos right before Tisha B'Av is a bit shaky because you don't always actually do it. So you wouldn't have permission to go to the mikveh on the Erev Shabbos before Tisha B'Av. Ladies who are going to the mikveh for their monthly purposes, they are totally allowed to go to the mikveh during the 9 days and do their preparations accordingly. You know that on Erev Tisha B'Av, the day right before Tisha B'Av, we don't recite Tachanun. This year, Erev Tisha B'Av is going to be on Shabbos, so Tachanun can't be recited anyway, but Tzidkas Chatzedek, that little prayer at Mincha, which follows the laws of would we be saying Tachanun, that prayer won't be said on the Shabbos that immediately precedes the fast, which is actually the 9th of Av. We won't be saying that, Tzidkas Chatzedek, this coming year. Many poskim, many rabbis do allow regular learning of Torah on Erev Tisha B'Av. Not all, but many do allow regular learning of joyous Torah on Erev Tisha B'Av, and they would certainly allow it this year when it's also Shabbos. I know it's the 9th of Av, but it's Shabbos, and that makes it more lenient for you to go ahead and learn your Torah on Shabbos afternoon as Tisha B'Av gets close. Usually there's a Suda HaMafsekas, a final meal before Tisha B'Av, which is eaten. I'll remind you again about this as we get close to it, but we're learning all the laws here. So usually you eat a Suda HaMafsekas, a special meal where you sit on the ground and you eat hard-boiled eggs dipped in ashes with bread and ashes and just water, and you don't sit all together. You don't make a mezuzah. It's a very sad meal. You won't be doing that this year. This year it's Shabbos. And so you'll have a regular shalosh seudos, meat, if that's what you want to fill yourself up on before the fast, because it'll give you more strength. That would be fine. You can have all your stuff. You can have a mezuzah and do everything regular for a Shabbos shalosh seudos. The only thing is, and this is pretty big, is that your regular shalosh seudos usually goes all the way until nightfall or close to nightfall. This shalosh seudos has to stop at sundown. And that's a little weird because sundown is like 42 minutes or more before Shabbos ends. So 42 minutes or more before Shabbos ends, you like stop eating and pull out a book and start reading about Tisha B'Av or something, but you can't eat after sundown, and you should even stop a little before sundown just to be good about it. Do that on Shabbos afternoon at your shalosh seudos. Thanks for logging on. Log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.